with meteorologist Vivian Gonzalez.
Good morning, South Florida. The clouds keep going down. The cloud base is down to about 600. It actually looks like it went down further, so it's extremely foggy and misty out there, and it looks like it will stay pretty foggy for a good portion of the day. On top of that, it's also very cold, so it is 49 in Miami, West Kendall. Pompano Beach has gone down to 48, 50 in Pembroke Pines to 60 in Key West, with the wind out of the northwest 10 to 13 miles per hour, humidity high at 93%. So if your commute takes you around South Florida, for the most part it's dry. You'll just have that fine mist, but please proceed with caution because visibility will be very poor in a lot of areas. It is cloudy. Skies are expected to clear late in the day, but we're going to continue with a northerly flow, allowing the chill to continue across South Florida. It should peak tomorrow morning. And as far as the cloud forecast is concerned, we'll stay on the cloudy side through a good portion of the day, at least through midday, and then we're going to notice maybe some clearing around parts of the Florida Keys in the 2-3 o'clock hour. Tonight, it does seem like clouds are going to be breaking, and that will allow temperature readings to get much colder tomorrow morning. So a lot of areas will be in the widespread mid 40s between Dade and Broward, and then we'll have a wind chill factor of feels like temperatures into the lower 50s. So don't be surprised that tomorrow morning we see some cold, stunned iguanas. So heading into the upcoming weekend, this is what we can expect. So it'll be chilly overall the entire day. High temperatures today will stay in the 50s to about 60 degrees. Tomorrow morning, it'll be gusty at times, but at least it'll be much brighter. And heading into Sunday, high pressure starts to break down and slide more into the western Atlantic Ocean. So that will provide for more of an onshore flow. It'll be partly sunny with less of a chill. Temperatures should be back to where we should be for this time of year heading into next week. Typical lows anywhere between 61 and 65, but we've had pretty much a shivering stretch across the region, and it does look like even though heading into next week, temperatures at least in the morning hours will run a few degrees below normal. So although it'll be nice and mild in the afternoons, we'll definitely have some cool mornings. Your boating forecast has a small craft advisory in effect through the Florida Keys. Coastal waters here turning choppy, and we're going to have a low tide cycle at 10 o'clock this morning in Fort Lauderdale. Highs today upper 50s to low 60s. Tonight even colder. And on your extended outlook, South Florida will have some changes between Sunday as we transition to a more pleasant pattern. That's your 7 on 7 forecast.
Meteorologist Vivian Gonzalez.
And at least through midday, South Florida will be cloudy with some fog and mist. We're going to have this lingering through a good portion of the afternoon, and then we're going to have some clearing happening, and that will set the stage for colder conditions heading into the overnight. So the cold air will actually peak tomorrow morning with forecast lows in the widespread 40s, especially across Broward and Miami-Dade. It'll be a chilly one today, the entire day, with high temperatures in the upper 50s to about 60 degrees. And then tonight, temperatures tumble. It'll be gusty at times as well, so wind chill will be a factor as temperatures will feel more like the low 40s. So I wouldn't even be surprised this time around to see some cold stoned iguanas. And as far as your forecast is concerned, we are going to warm up on Sunday as high pressure starts to break down. We get more of an onshore flow. Your boating forecast still not looking the best. There's a small craft advisory for our offshore waters. Northwest winds at 10 to 20 knots, frequent gusts up to 30 possible, turning rough in the Keys. We're going to get a low tide cycle happening in the 10 o'clock hour all around. Highs today upper 50s to low 60s in the Keys, and tonight the forecast for Miami will be at 46, 45 in Fort Lauderdale. Your extended outlook calls for more sunshine over the weekend finally, and then next week should be pleasant. We'll have some cool mornings and mild afternoons. And that's your 7 on 7 forecast.